Good morning, guys and teacher. Today, you will know a little about the wildlife of Mosquera. Next, they will see my group talk about different species, their physical characteristics, state of conservation, eating habits, and among other
My
things.
name is Sara Ramirez. My animal is Greenland yellowfinch or Sabanero canary. Geographic distribution. Native space. It is distributed from Mexico to Argentina. In Colombia, it is found between 1,000 and 3,400 meters above sea level. Description: it measures 12 centimeters, both olive colored top olive yellow round and dark brown, with and tail yellow eye ears, mouth as and dark string on the crown. A color habits from its grassland zones and open areas. 18 habits. There is it is based on seeds and insects. Sometimes they also feed on fruits. Description of nests. There is nests are cup-shaped, but with grass placed among grass, such and cacti on blackberries. Migration is not a migration bird. Thank you.
The Rana samanera. It is a green and brown little amphibian which can reach a size of 7 centimeters. This frog eats insects and little invertebrates. The female can lay between 300 and 1,600 eggs in little bodies of water. This usually happens in April and between October and December. It lives in Cundinamarca, Boyacá, and of course in Mosquera, in bodies of water, paramos, and Andean forests. Uh, this frog is having some problems like contamination in its environment and the Toro frog, another kind of frog that is taking all the resources of this environment.
Blue-winged teal or Anas discourse. It's distributed from Canada, North and Central America, as well as South America to Uruguay and Argentina. In Colombia, it's distributed from sea. The size of this bird varies between 35 and 41 centimeters. It has a white crescent between the bill and the front of the face. The bird is found in lagoons and freshwater marshes. It feeds on aquatic plants, insects, and aquatic crustaceans, and also complements its diet with seeds. Their reproductive strategy is based on seasonal monogamy if conservation status is of minor concern. For other hand, his singing is a gentle sonor.
The Canadian duck. The Canadian duck measures from 38 to 48 centimeters and weighs from 800 to 850 grams. Both genders have a slight pearl black crest and yellow iris. It breeds from central Alaska to the northwestern United States and east to the Great Lakes. In Colombia, it is found from the south of Boyacá to the savanna of Bogotá, and in the Valle del Cauca in the lagoon of Sonso. It feeds on seeds, shoots, and roots, and aquatic plants, also of aquatic invertebrates such as insects, mollusks, crustaceans, and small fish. The breeding season begins between May and June of each year. During this time, they form pairs or lax groups.
Monjita bogotana. Its scientific name is Icrosomum Iseropalux bogotensis. They are found in the eastern Andes to the south of Meta, Bichada, and southern Amazon. It is common to find it in water, swamps, swamps, flooded lands, and rivers banks, especially in regions open. The song of the non-yellow hens, it is difficult to describe. Well, they emit a little sound musical. It eats insects and seeds that obtain foraging among the vegetation and occasionally on the ground. In reproductive season, they form colonies scattered in swamps, the most built needs in the shape cube using grasset and weeds. They lay 2 or 4 eggs per clutch. These are pale blue to white with blank spots and lines. Thank you.
My name is David Alejandro, and today we'll be talking about the colored lizard. Where does it live? It can be found in several states of Colombia, such as Cundinamarca, Boyacá, Caldas, and the north of Santander. What does it feed? Colored lizard diet is based mostly on small insects, such as grasshoppers and beetles. General description. Male lizards can reach a size of 15 centimeters from their tail to their head. In the case of female lizards, they can hit 13 centimeters. Whenever the reproductive season starts, the male lizard turns aggressive and their skin color turns attractive, so they can approach female lizards.
The species I will talk about is the Doradito lagunero, and its scientific name is Pseudocolor eryxaclateri. The Doradito lagunero must eat insects and fruits. These birds migrate in the America continent except in the extreme north. This species enjoys the swampy habitats in the Andes. Its nest is made of plants, fibers, hair, grasses, and some twigs.
Ringwell Tingwa description. Color of the shake's neck and the back partly gray, below and front of the face black. Tail brown and its flank and underbelly unequally long with white spots, short yellowish green wheal, like its narrow frontal shades. Legs are yellowish green and irises are red. Ecological habits. It lives in the wetlands of the Cundiboyacense plateau. Geographic distribution. Neighbors species. It is distributed from Colombia to the center of Chile and Argentina. In Colombia it is distributed between 2,300 and 3,500 meters above sea level. It inhabits it feeds on aquatic vegetation.
Good afternoon, my name is Soranja Milano Rivera. Today I came to talk about the blue tingua. Geographical description. Being a species of migratory bird, it has a wide distribution, being from the south of the United States to the north of Argentina and Uruguay. Physical characteristics. It is about 33 centimeters high. It is blue high and bluish green in color. It has a thick red beak at the base and yellow on the tip. Its legs are long, white, long, yellow fingers. Feeding habits. The tinguazul is omnivorous as it feeds on stem, leaves, roots, scents, insects, snails, worms, and, in some cases, on the eggs of other animals. This bird is silent and aggressive when it is nesting or caring for its young. Their habits are mainly nocturnal. Has become an emblematic bird for the wetlands of Bogota.
A caravan. What they feed on? It is insectivore and shows preference for worms, beetles, and ants. Did you know? It is a species in serious regression. Its population have been reduced to more than 300 species due to the destruction of its habitat. This species inhabits flat lands with little vegetation. It can appear in dry grassland or even irrigated land. The nest they build between the two measures between 16 and 22 centimeters in diameter and 5-7 centimeters deep. Both parents are in charge of the incubation that lasts 24 and 26 days. The female lays 1 to 3 eggs, usually 2 beige and with gray spots. Chickens are cared for by their two parents.
The Mirla pate amarilla, Turdes fuscator, it is a frequently seen clearings, agricultural areas, backbord, stable, urban park, and cloud climates. Gardens is a great seed dispersed. It also consumes earthworms, snakes, frogs, lizards, and mice. Its net is made up of well-constructed crop of roots and vegetable fibers filled with herbs, like two blue-green eggs with dark brown spots. He sings very little in the early mornings, and during the rest of the day he makes calls in a series of squawks and screeches. She jumps into a spring, she stops alert and flaps her wings nervously.
Our planet is facing some of the most daunting challenges in human history. Scientists agree we are losing species faster than ever before and may be reaching a tipping point in the damage we are doing to the Earth. Overexploitation of finite natural resources is damaging ecosystems and threatening the quality of life of millions of people around the world. Meanwhile, climate change is bringing into question the very future of life on Earth. All these are threats to our natural world, and therefore to us. Conserving the Earth's biodiversity is fundamental for the health and productivity of the planet, and it has never been more important. There is still much we can do to give life on Earth a chance. We can change the future for the better. Fauna and Flora International is taking action to protect endangered species and ecosystems worldwide. Over the past 100 years, we have helped to ensure a future on this planet for numerous species, including the mountain gorilla, Sumatran tiger, and Saiga antelope, to name but a few. We've also protected vast swathes of threatened habitat, from a unique floral kingdom in South Africa to Cambodia's enigmatic Cardamom Mountains. And we've set up new, groundbreaking projects to finance the conservation of some of the world's remaining rainforests. In fact, we now protect over 16 million hectares of irreplaceable habitat. That's an area larger than England. We believe that local people are the best long-term guardians of the natural world, and so we focus our work on helping them to conserve the biodiversity on their own doorsteps. Through our work in over 40 countries worldwide, most of which are in the developing world, we are helping communities break out of the cycle of poverty and environmental degradation. We believe this is the only way to achieve conservation that lasts. Despite our achievements and proud history, there is still so much left to save, so we intend to scale up our work over the next 5 years. By 2013, we plan to have increased the amount of threatened land we have secured by 50%. That means safeguarding another 7 million hectares. As one of the world's oldest conservation charities, we are at the forefront of pioneering new approaches. We intend to play an important role in tackling climate change by keeping precious carbon-storing habitats standing and by developing new and innovative means to finance this. We will continue to work with some of the poorest communities on Earth to help them benefit from conserving the natural world. And we will empower hundreds of partner organisations in the countries we work in to respond to local environmental challenges. Throughout our long and distinguished history, we have always searched for newer and better ways to carry out conservation. In the face of the escalating environmental crisis, this quality will be more important than ever before. In many ways, our journey is only just beginning. We need you with us on that journey, and we invite you to join us.